Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. I am so stoked today. I'm very happy. I've got quite a few emails, especially since the rod run to now, asking me, Jeff, Marie, how the heck do we avoid the traffic in Pigeon Forge and getting to Pigeon Forge? I'm going to show you two very clear, distinct, super shortcuts. I'm going to do it right after this. Now, as you can see, I am pulling out from where I was just stopped a moment ago. This is pretty much how it's going to look, whatever way you come in. You're going to bottleneck into this little spot here, which is the entrance to 66 South. Now, I will be stopping some of the video. I'm not going to bore you with all the video that's from here to there. It is a little over 15 miles from this point where we are, the major intersection of 40, 66, all the way to Pigeon Forge. But there are, you ready for this? 26 traffic lights. 26 traffic lights from this point all the way to the beginning of Pigeon Forge. I didn't even count the lights in Pigeon Forge. 26 traffic lights. I don't think you want to deal with all of these traffic lights. I'm going to be able to trim them off considerably, and I'm going to tell you exactly how many that there are to save. And this way you'll get to where you're going, you'll be able to relax. But there are some places that I do suggest that you stop just as you get out of that long drive that you just took. And it's coming up right at the crest of this hill. Now, this is the very first place that I would like for you to pull off after you get off of your journey. It is the Chamber of Commerce Visitor Center right here in Sevierville. Now, the reason I say that is because probably first of all on your mind, you got to go to the bathroom, probably, right? They have great bathrooms in here, super clean, they take good care of them, and the place is chock full of information, booklets, gift coupons, and all sorts of fun stuff. Now, I did want to show you that the inside of the bathrooms at the visitor center are spotless. They are well taken care of. And I made sure nobody was in here when I came in. I didn't want to embarrass anybody, but I do want you to see that they are very clean and very well maintained. As soon as you enter the visitor center, you'll see books, everything you need to know. This happens in Sevierville, which is a great town to live in. If you've ever been thinking about moving to this area like we did, this is a great place to go. Sevierville, and you can find all the paraphernalia that you need to know about what's happening, including the historic tour. The newly renovated downtown Sevierville, and it looks great, I can tell you that. I'll give you a quick tour around so that you can see it's very quiet in here, except for my mouth running, and all the booklets that you need for all of the area, including all of the hotels. So before you get into the traffic of Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, this is the place to stop. because for those of you that are looking for cabin rentals, here it is. Cabin rentals. Old Mill Lodging. I mean, I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but they have all the books that you need for wherever it is you're going. Sevierville, Gatlinburg, Chattanooga. And then a little bit of history of Sevierville right here. So you can sit down very comfortably in this place, and they will answer all of your questions. And if you happen to need a detailed map of the area that you want to go, they will map it out for you. That's very, very cool. Once again, here is the Smokies Guide. The transportation map for Tennessee, Sevierville. This one is backwards. Eating local, the restaurants that you want to go to. You could just sit down here and read and kind of find out where your journey is going to begin before you actually begin. So when you leave the visitor center, oh, and by the way, there's plenty of parking here. If you've got a motorhome or an RV, a travel trailer, plenty of parking here. The roads are designed with your mind in mind to allow large motorhomes to come in here. And you can loop around, and you can even exit through going through there, and then you can exit out very easily with no difficulty whatsoever at the Chamber of Commerce Visitor Center right here at the beginning of Sevierville. Now as you travel down 66 South, you'll come up on the right there, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I highly suggest you stop off there, either on your way or on your way out. A wonderful place to go. It's more than knives and guns, I'll tell you that. If you like to cook, you're going to love that place. The bottom floor has one of the biggest knife collections for cooking. They have all the cooking utensils you can imagine there. If you like to cook, that's the place to go. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. As well as clothes, shoes for the kids, for you, mom and dad, no matter who. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I highly recommend it. Now, I've only traveled 4.2 miles so far, and there is traffic, and this is Friday, and this is nothing. So what I want you to do is, I will put in graphics the mileage that I'm doing and the lights and where you need to turn and what you need to do in order to save yourself a heck of a lot of time, because I know how aggravated I get, and I'm sure you get aggravated too. So I'm going to save you that time, and I'm going to make you happy. I enjoy this very much. Oh, and I did, by the way, stop at Weigel's Weagles, and I got a refill on my coffee, and I filled up my tank because the price was cheaper. Oh, by the way, fill up before you get to Pigeon Forge. You can go to Pilot, Weigel's, whatever you do, whatever, before you get to Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. Sevierville is okay, but Pigeon Forge, they jack up their prices 15, 20 cents a gallon for the same stuff. So fill up anywhere along here in Sevierville, or Kodak, which is all part of the same place, and save yourself some more money, because you want to spend that money for you and your family having fun, going out to eat, going to the attractions, doing all that fun stuff. You don't want to be going, wow, I just paid another 20 cents a gallon for this stuff, and it was 20 cents cheaper in the other town. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Fill up before you get to Pigeon Forge. As you can see, the traffic is getting much thicker, and we're not even into Sevierville proper yet. Lots of stores. Lots of places to eat. Had to shut the windows, it was a little noisy. But there's plenty of places to eat in Sevierville. More restaurants in Sevierville than there are in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg together. All your favorites and ones you've never heard of before, but they're just as good. There's also hotels. There's the diner right there. Sorry for that in the way, but yeah, you can't really see it. But the diner is right there. Okay. Once you see River Boulevard North, you're going to get over into the left lane. Now try not to block the traffic that is trying to get around you, so you can easily get over to the left with no problem. And I want you to take 411. It'll say 411 north and 448 south, right there. And I want you to make a left here. This is better known as North Parkway. North Parkway. Save you a lot of lights, because the majority of traffic lights are just past this point here at the 15.9 mile marker. It is exactly 15.9 miles right where we are now. If you look up at the lights, you can see the sign is right up there. They give you an arrow, so it's very safe, no problem. But make this left. Very important. This is going to cut off a lot of aggravation. I assure you this. I take it all the time, and it saves me. I feel my headache going away right now, as a matter of fact. It's a really nice bypass road, and it takes you into the heart of Sevierville, but completely bypasses the crazy traffic. And you saw the traffic, right? You saw it? Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to veer into the left lane here. You're going to make a left here at 411 North. 411 North at the 15.8 mile marker. It's better known as Main Street. To the rest of us, it's known as Dolly Parton Parkway. But you just stay on Dolly Parton Parkway. Now we're going away from Sevierville. We're heading southeast right now. There's your sign, Dolly Parton Parkway. And one thing you'll notice, I think you will, they take really good care of this whole state. Anywhere you go, you'll see a minimal amount of trash, garbage, refuse, whatever you want to call it. So please, try to abide by that. Don't throw your litter out the window. Take it to a gas station and put it in their garbage pail. Don't throw it out the window. That's just a trashy thing to do. This is a beautiful town, and they keep it clean. Early in the morning, the street sweepers come out, and the guys come and pick up all the garbage that people leave behind. But they do take care of it, and I tip my hat to all of those hard workers, because I'm sure they don't get enough recognition for the hard work that they do. I am marking off all the traffic lights. Now, if you look off just a little bit in the distance, you can see Dreammore. Dollywood's Dreammore. Wonderful hotel to go to. Want to go to a, I could say a 4, maybe a 5-star hotel? Dreammore would be one of those places for you to go to. And we are, if you look to your right, that way would be Pigeon Forge right over there, and we're running parallel to 66 South. We passed all of that, all the lights that a lot of you had to go through and endure. But now, you don't have to do that. Now, if you get in the right lane here and you see the sign LeConte Center, this right-hand turn here, this is Teaster Lane. And why do I want you to go to Teaster? Because it's at the end of Pigeon Forge. That's why. And if you quickly get into the left lane, we're now in the Old Mill District. I've avoided all of that traffic for you. Now you can go down Teaster anywhere you want. There's lots of pull-offs there, lots of places to turn. But if you want to come to Old Mill for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're here. Bring your motorhome in, bring your travel trailer in, bring your car, whatever it is. You're already here. This is a wonderful place to come. Love coming into the Old Mill. And you can see there's plenty of people. The place is always packed. There's lots of good restaurants here. Lots of things to see and do. The little town itself is just gorgeous. I do highly recommend that you make the trip into the Old Mill District. And definitely go to the Old Mill Restaurant. And the Pottery House, too, is another great place. I mean, you can go to one for lunch, one for dinner, or go back and forth, and you'll be full. And there's other little restaurants all around here. Well, there you have it. We are at the very end of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, on 66 South. And if you look right down there, that next light, that's the beginning of the entrance to Gatlinburg. So I think today we saved you a heck of a lot of time, a lot of aggravation, and a lot of money. That's what Vacation Station TV is all about. You. It's all about you. I want to thank you for joining us today at Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. There's your pink Jeep tours, and they're heading into the Old Mill District, one of the places I highly advise you go to. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you again very, very soon. How are you? Tell us who you are.
Jeremy and Melissa from Louisville, Kentucky. Matthew and Alyssa.
Hi, Matthew and Melissa, and obviously your Vacation Station TV
Yes,
subscribers.
sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And what do you think of the station? You like it?
We love it.
Thank you very much. And now you're on it.
That's perfectly fine.
Very fun. You having a great time
Oh,
vacationing?
yes.
Or,
Where you going now? You just left the Old Mill. What's next?
Actually, we're headed into Gatlinburg.
Very good.
Go play David Crockett golf.
Oh,
golf.
that's just up the street. You'll avoid all the traffic, but do stop and walk around, see
yeah.
what there is to see.
Oh, we will.
will.
We've been here since what?
this
Sunday.
Is yeah.
We're leaving out Monday. So
So you've seen a lot, but you still got a couple more days,
yes.
right?
Oh yes.
What are you going to do after that?
I don't know.
We'll see you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Unexpected surprise, of course. There you go. We meet people all over the place. I love it. I know Marie loves it too. She was a little shy at first, but I said, get used to it. These are great people. We're meeting our family. I love it. That is the Old Mill right there. The river, Little Pigeon, is right over where you see the Old Mill District sign. Right underneath there is the Little Pigeon Forge. And some people, it's not the river, it's the Little Pigeon Forge. And this is downtown Pigeon Forge. And once again, thank you for joining us on Vacation Station TV, and we'll see you again very, very soon.